Wah, 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 wee, wah. Hi, hello, good morning, welcome. I'm sorry. Um, I'm freaking out a little bit right now. Uh, I'm freaking out a little bit right now. Apparently I've been logged out of my Twitter account. So, so I'm trying desperately to figure out what my password was. Oh, It must. I have one password that I use for basically everything, but okay. Whew. I got it. I got it. Actually, wonderful. Holy. Okay. Now I can uh now I can post my Twitter notification there. Holy fuck, that was scary. Hated that. Hated that. Oh my god. Okay. Now that that's out of the way. Hi, hello, good morning, welcome. It's stream time. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome. Holy. Hmm. Frustrating when that happens. But now I am logged in. But hi, hello, good morning, welcome. It's time for stream. It's time for Slime Rancher. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just freaking out. I'm just freaking out. I'm just a nervous wreck. How did I get logged out on Twitter in the first place? I don't get it. I don't understand. How did that happen? But it's Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher! Oh my god, I love Slime Rancher. Yippee! Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna jump straight into Slime Rancher. I don't have much to yap about. I'm just gonna hop in here. That whole thing just now took up way too much time of the stream anyway, so we're just gonna hop into some Slime Rancher. See how that goes. Pledge allegiance to the flag. um, what was I doing last? One for you later. I think, by the way, I figured out where that final door was. Where that final Shadow Floor door was that I need. I think I know. Because I looked at a guide on where to find all of them. And there was one that I didn't recognize at all. Yep, there it is. It was here all along. But at least that is all of them. That is every Shadow Floor door. Now, all I'm missing is... No, I'm somehow missing one in the Starlight Strand. What do you mean I'm missing a capsule here? I had them all earlier. I guess I must have added one. But where? I wouldn't even know where to start looking. But hey, now that I've opened every Shadow Floor door, it means I can use the rest of these Shadow Floors that I have and just put them in science. Put them in science. Let's see. Need more magma comb and I need more prisma plort. And ooh, I can actually. What do you mean I can upgrade this? I got full storage. Oh my god! Finally! Holy shit! Took you long enough. These I still don't know where to find a regen module or an injector module. But I do have pretty much every. Well, I need more twin plorts and more aqua glass. But I have a lot of twin plorts, so I can do that. Hi Goober, welcome. Congrats on first. And hi Mac and Cheese Witch, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I need to go and collect more magma plort and more magma comb and more prisma plort. That's a lot of prisma plorts though. But before we do all of that, we're gonna do some slime maintenance. We're gonna take care of our slimies first. Our little Gleeb Glorp, our little Glorbos. Been a while. Finally awake for one of these streams. Yeah, I know. I stream at bad hours for certain people in the world. I guess the chickens don't really need taking care of right now. Unless there's something wrong with the chicken count here. You only have one rooster. That's a bad chicken count. Still, it's just early morning. Yeah, but still. I know that over in the Americas, my streams are a little bit inconvenient. Now, where did Briar Hands go? Oh man, I just can't afford it. Waste time in a city where no one knows your name. Day. Hey, Norman, I just can't afford it. Okay. It's a lot of speed check. You definitely need another Cluckosaurus Rex. So you can breed more. Another solo rooster. Tisk tisk. I'm gonna give him 40. Because with some of these, I can't afford to give them all that I've got because they don't produce as much. It's weird. Actually, maybe 50. Just that with this one, I can't really afford to give them 50. So I'll give them 30. Yeah. I don't have enough Thunderpluck and... Oh, that's why one of these didn't have 3. Okay, I see. We're free. Just here casually spitting bars. Oh, you have your... Okay. Exactly. I'll put all of these back in there. There. I guess they're not hungry. Oh no, they're definitely not hungry. Oh yeah, I wanted to share. I wanted to show something. I wanted to show something. I'm sure those of you who follow me on Twitter or Bsky, or those who are in the Discord server have already seen it. But I wanted to show. A thing that I made yesterday. I wanted to show a thing I made. Hold on. Let me find it. So let me just open x.com. See everything app. Big screen. Hold on, you guys can't hear it. This was my first time ever, like, editing something. I spent like an hour putting in the caption on this video, which there's probably an easier way to do. Probably, but I didn't know what it was, so... Hold on, let me mute the game actually. So it doesn't come through when I play the video. I'm playing it from my desktop audio. Oh, check this out. This is a clip from like earlier this week. That's probably the part I like the most. The that meme with the sound effect. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, let me unmute the game. And we keep playing. Okay, I have Dervish, Bloomber, Hyper, Flutter, and Puddle Lord. How many of those do I not have many of? Actually, I have quite a few of all of them. Except for Bloomber. I'll put the Bloomber, of course. How fun wouldn't it be to create your own slime? What kind of slime would I make if I could make one? If I was in charge of Slime Ranchers 3 or a DLC for Slime Rancher 2. And they said, give me, and they like said, give me a batch of like three slimes and their favorite food. What would I do? Not sure what I'd only have one idea for a slime. I'm gatekeeping it. More power to you, I guess. What's a motif that I use quite often? I know there are some motifs that I, in my art, for example, always use. But I'm blanking on it right now for some reason. Let's see. I think I need to fuel up on rock and tabby, maybe not so much. Definitely not cotton either. Oh wait, I still have... Wait, let me check. Honey, definitely not. Boom, no. Not... My mind is blanking on it right now, but I know that there are certain things that I do so often in my art. What is it? Certain motifs that I come back to so often. Can't just make a Y2K slime, that would be a little too abstract. a little too specific for it to come through. Holy! Okay, I need to come back to that. Halloween slime? Ooh, that's a good one, actually. I don't know if they'd call it Halloween slime or if they just go with like pumpkin slime or something. Or spooky slime? Jacko slime? Oh, no, that's absolutely what they would go with. That's absolutely what they'd call it. Jacko slime. And their favorite food would be like a vegetable. Like a corn, but it's like a candy corn. Like a actual like corn on the cob, but like made out of candy corn. You know an aesthetic that I like conceptually do not love, but conceptually I hate it, but like I can't not love it because I think it looks kind of neat. The like fast food aesthetic. With the red, yellows, and whites. You know? I don't have crystal slimes, but I'm gonna buy this anyway. Burger slime? That's what I was thinking. I don't think Slime Rancher would go, would ever go in that, like, direction. But I do like that kind of fast food aesthetic with the checkered patterns and the red, yellow, and white color scheme. not thinking specifically like the McDonald's or Burger King aesthetic, but like when like a game or a TV show like tries to parody a fast food restaurant and it's like almost McDonald's or Burger King, but it's not exactly. They just use like the same like design motifs, that kind of aesthetic. But of course, even though I think it's neat as an aesthetic, I fundamentally don't agree with it because, you know, it's fast food, it's capitalism, it's goes against a lot of my morals just inherently. But I can't help but just think the aesthetic is neat. The vibe is neat. I just realized, is this the slime equivalent of a fidget spinner? Fuck, it is, isn't it? I guess the twin slimes are a little bit... I don't think I can say that out loud. No, I probably can. They might be a little bit autistic. I only have 3 of them? Oh. Oh no. Actually, thinking about fake fast food restaurants, my mind immediately went to Spudsies from the Amazing Digital Circus, and that made me think of, oh my god, a potato slime. A potato slime. You can say a lot of Twitch and not get banned. It wasn't really thinking about me getting banned kind of situation. I just felt like the joke might have been a little bit mean-spirited. And then I realized, nah, probably not. I'm just too woke. I don't like using offensive humor, not because, like, I'm afraid of being cancelled or banned or anything. I just think it's mean sometimes. Also, hi Nani, welcome. Congrats on. Do I say congrats or do I say thank you when it comes to streaks? I still don't know how to respond to this streak, but 15 streams streak. Yay! That should be no. That isn't everything, because I don't think I actually emptied. I think I just fed you guys. I didn't actually... Yep, I didn't. 6-7! I'm sorry. I should get some things to throw in there, though. Do I have some... Wow, you are already breeding like crazy. Yeah. I don't use chickens. We'll only need like 20 something. Okay, never mind. I definitely needed more. Yeah, I can take some of these. I think I have a full back in the other silo anyway. There you go. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Did you not eat already? Are you hungry? My goodness, you're demanding. Let's see if we have more of the beast. I don't seem to have more of the beast. But I will grab a good bunch of these. Actually, whoa. Get in there. Well, actually, I shouldn't. You know, I'm since there's so many of you, I'm gonna just clean out the entire poop. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. Only 40? I'll take 20. There's certain ones that they just produce so little of. I'll throw them in as a little bonus. But what is a fun slime? What's one animal-based slime that could be fun? What haven't they done before? Because they've done a lot of mammals, which makes sense because mammals are like the most marketable of animals. Everyone loves mammal. But they've also done... They haven't done many reptiles. I don't think they've done any reptiles. Any reptile slimes. So turtle slime is a good idea. I think it could look neat. I also think it could look neat, like a nice like yellow and green slime with like a turtle shell as like a hat. Wait, I should check if any of these are low in the. So I don't believe so. I believe these are all fairly. Yeah. 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 No, I don't. Wait, fire floor. Oh, definitely need to fill up on those. Dinosaur slimes? I don't quite, because they already have the thundercluck hands, which are kind of like dinosaurs. I'm not saying they couldn't do it. I'm just saying there's already dinosaurs in the game. And prehistoric slimes. 5 times bigger than normal slimes. That's actually kind of funny. They're just naturally big. They're like Largos sized at all times. That's actually like a funny like idea for a type of slime. I've never touched this game in my life. Don't worry. I don't expect everyone to know the game as well as I do. But as you can see, these slimes here are they're part ringtail, as you can tell by their coloring and also the fact that they have tails. But as you can see from their faces, and oh wait, yeah, they do that in sunlight because they're part ringtail. As you can tell from their faces and the tufts of hair on their side, they are part saber-tooth slime, which are called that because they're based on saber-tooth tiger. And their favorite food are thundercluck hens, which, despite being chickens, clearly they're supposed to be dinosaurs. So there you go, in case you didn't know. Neat, yeah. I love one of my favorite parts, my favorite things about the game. It's like the concept that they go with for certain slimes. And their favorite foods. I already have that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy that. What's in this? No thanks. Don't need that. Now, what was it? Now that we've taken care of our slimes. What was it that I needed? For this upgrade. Magma comb and prisma plort. Both are found in the Grey Labyrinth, so I have to go there. Do I need a final upgrade on my heart module though? I don't take a lot of damage. But I guess just to have it, you know? Also, I have to go visit the sanctuary to collect the sprinkles. Man, talking about games out of context sounds so weird. I have to go to the sanctuary and collect the sprinkles. Sounds so weird. Would sound so weird for people who don't know what those words mean in the context. It reminds me of like when the Pokemon Winds and Wave trailer dropped, I saw someone make a tweet that was like, man, Pokemon is so corny these days. What do you mean the sentence, my favorite Pokemon is Brout from Weewa, is a sentence? That's kind of true. It's so funny how with the names of Pokemon games getting more and more complicated, we have to shorten them in funny ways. Like Weewa for Winds and Waves and Swish for Sword and Shield. I think it's very amusing. No! Give me back my forts! Where's the place I can... Stop! Give that back. Where's one of those things? No, I'm so far away from one of those things. No, there's one. Oh, there's a Pokemon game that could be abbreviated to PP. That would be so funny. My fan-made Pokemon regions games would actually be very boring when abbreviated. Because they're called Flora and Fauna. So it would just be FF. That's not that funny. Then again, they both start with F, which, like, the reason why we say Swish instead of just SS or WeY instead of WW is because they start with the same letter. So I guess they wouldn't shorten Pokemon Flora and Fauna to FF. They would call it like Flofa or something, which is actually kind of cute. Flofa? Almost sounds like a Sanrio character. Actually, not really. I didn't think that joke through. Are you just kidnapping these slimes? I'm not kidnapping them. I'm not touching them. Stop. Get away from me. I'm not touching them, but they're touching me. Actually, I believe that up here there's the... Oh no, I mistaked it for that thing that I kept looking for last. Invading their home for no reason. I'm exploring. I'm exploring. Oh, lucky slime. Hello. I never have anything. I never bring any like chickens with me to feed lucky slime. I never think about them. So I never get extra money. You not like the lava? I think that makes sense. I wouldn't like swimming in lava either. Another one? Oh, well, you just ate a chicken. Oh, you're still around. Oh, you're no longer still around. Speaking of Pokemon Winds and Waves, though, I know we don't have much info on it yet. But so far, to any Pokemon fans out there that are actually thinking of getting the games, I'm thinking of getting the games, but you know, I don't have a Switch 2, so I'm not even sure if I'll be able to. But regardless, which version are you thinking of getting? And also, which starter are you thinking of using? I'm curious. Because Pombon seems to be the most popular out of the starters. Not by a lot, though, actually. They have been pretty equal from what I've seen. Pombon might be the most popular, but it's not by a lot. A lot of people do love Grout and Gekwa. Which is kind of nice to see, because it feels like every time they reveal new starter, it's always like one starter that's the favorite, and the other two are just kind of like, oh, you like that starter? That's cool, I guess. Taking Pombon, but praying it stays on all fours. I have no issue against bipedal starters. I understand why people don't like them, but for me personally, I'm like, it's fine, you know. Anthropomorphizing happens for a reason. It's because we are human. It's because we, the creators of art, are human, and so we make humanoid paint because it's easier for us to relate to. Essentially, the reason why a lot of starters become humanoid, rather, I should say. Bipedal doesn't mean jack shit because Blaziken is bipedal. I should say humanoid. And the reason why that happens is because it's easier to give them distinct personality. Which I know that some people, I've heard some people say the argument that, like, for starter Pokemon specifically, we shouldn't give them distinct personalities because they're your starter. You're supposed to, like, form your own relationship with it and put it, project your own personality onto it, and therefore having it be generic is good for that purpose. But I don't necessarily agree. I understand the argument, but I don't necessarily agree that that's how starters should be. But yeah, me personally, I'm indifferent to the whole bipedal or humanoid starters thing. I'm indifferent in the sense that I don't care whether starters are humanoid or not, but I guess you could say it's I still have, like, an opinion about it due to me, like, defending humanoid starters. Because if I was just indifferent, then I wouldn't be doing that. I would just be like, meh. I think they have their place. It's kind of even with the Gen 9 starters, except for Quaxley. Hey, I saw people like Quaxley. I liked Quaxley. I was gonna pick Quaxley at first, but then the leaks came out and showed, like... Leaks came out and showed what the final evolutions looked like, but they were, like, very, like, small, low quality. It was, like, the Pokédex, like, box, like, icons for all the Pokemon, and so they were very small and low quality, and I just took one glance at Quaquaval and I was like, oh, I actually don't like that. And so I picked Sprigatito instead, which I did end up falling in love with Sprigatito and Meowscarada because I picked it. But I kind of regret not picking Quaxley because seeing Quaquaval actually in-game made me like it a lot more. It almost made me wish I had picked it, but you know. Shit happens. I remember leaks for a Pineapple Oddish in Gen 9. I saw that too. I thought it was real for a second, but no. Ended up being fake. It looked really cool though. Unfortunately, it means that we're never actually getting it in a game. Because Game Freak has a strict rule about not referencing, like, fan-made stuff. Which is unfortunate, because I do love the Fakemon... I do love the Fakemon community. I do love seeing, like, fans create their own Pokemon. It's just unfortunate that by virtue of Fakemon creators making something, it means that Game Freak would never touch that idea with a 10-foot pole. I've seen a lot of people being anti-Fakemon art because Game Freak are so strict about not referencing fan art. So there are a lot of people that straight up, like, argue that people have to stop making Fakemon, which I disagree with. I think Fakemon is a good thing for the community, and, you know, the fact that Game Freak can't make them into real Pokemon, like, it's a worthy price to pay because it means that we're pushing Game Freak to come up with their own ideas, and also it gives Pokemon creators the, like, even if it's not in an actual Pokemon game, like, cool Pokemon design is still cool Pokemon design. Like, come on. Some of my favorite, like, a lot of Pokemon creators make such cool designs. I'm just glad that they exist. It doesn't matter that I can't have this Pokemon in my game. Hell, some of my favorite Pokemon designs are ones I've made, and I'm like genuinely think, wow, this is so cool, and I don't even care that they're not actually in the game. I just like that they exist now. Like Seagulp! Seagulp, my favorite guy. Which, you know, Game Freak, like, already made a Seagull Pokemon in Wingull. So I don't think they would ever even make a second, like, Seagull. They probably would never do a second take on a Seagull Pokemon. So I did, and I love it. Anyway, what was I talking about? The starter. Don't like Pokemon because they look too cool and I can't use them. Honestly, kind of real. But yeah, did I say what starter I would go for in Winds and Waves? If I would be able to get it. If I didn't, it's Gekwa. I like Gekwa. Gekwa is kind of cool. I love Gekwa. Either Gekwa or Bombon. Goober, do not redeem 69th. You already redeemed first. Let other people get a chance to get their places. It's like a podium in like a race. You got first place, so you can't also get 69th place. I'll let it slide because you probably didn't know, but just remember for next time. Thank you. Sorry, don't worry, don't worry. A lot of people make that mistake. But just remember for next time. Remember when Sun and Moon was coming out? To miss the time for 420? Yes, yes, yes. It's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 69th, and 420th. Honestly, I think I should just remove 69th and 420th. Like, yeah, haha, funny numbers, but like, I think just having 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are good. Also, I feel like I want to do like daily check-in sort of. A lot of streamers have been doing that. Like not position based, just like everyone can redeem once a day just to like no, I didn't mean to call you Victor, I'm sorry. Everyone can redeem once a day just as like to show that they're here. But I'm not sure how to configure that, so We'll see. We'll see sometime in the future, I guess. Regardless, what was I saying? Starter Pokemon. Remember when the Sun and Moon starters leaked? And people didn't believe it at first because they looked very... Because they were also humanoid. It didn't look like Pokemon, and then they ended up being real. But they're still peak. Like, exactly. A lot of people do love... A lot of people do love certain humanoid starters. Because some of them are just great. Gen 7 had, like, some of the best starters. Well, this is a hot take. This is gonna be a really, really hot take. But I genuinely believe that the Gen 9 might have had the best starter. Trio. In design, sure, they could have done a little bit better in on some of them. But like, as a design, as like a coherent group, I think only Gen 5 parallels Gen 9 in how coherent the starters are as like a trio. In like thematically and stuff like that. No! Oh, actually. Yeah, oh. Yes! Gen 5 would be peak if that nasty, disgusting, ugly pig wasn't on it. You don't like Ember? I mean... Don't get me wrong, Gen 5 is not... I don't really love any of the Gen 5 starters individually, but like as a group, like as them fitting together, like in their design and their like themes and inspirations, I think they're great. Individually, I don't really like any of them, but as a unit, they're one of the best. Is what I mean, and it's the same with Gen 9. In fact, I believe Gen 9 does that better than Gen 5. Maybe Gen 7 gets close. Yes. Give me your stupid floor. As a unit, I think Gen 4 has it. I don't really agree. Just because of their typing. Typing are they? They're grass ground, firefighting, and water steel? Or is it just water? Is it one of those things where like you'd assume it's water steel, it's dumb that it isn't? Or is Empoleon actually water steel? I forget. But like design-wise, I feel like there is something like bringing them all together as a unit. They're all based on something from mythology, but that's such a vague theme that like I feel like it doesn't hold water, you know what I mean? Like, sure, you can say it's Sun Wukong and Poseidon and the World Turtle, but those are not connected, really. Meanwhile, with Gen 5, they're all based on, not just based on, like, huge, like, empires that have existed, specifically the Chinese, Japanese, and French empires, but those three empires are also the ones that have had the biggest impact on, Japan specifically. I don't know why they'd be in Unova, though. That is kind of the one thing that doesn't really make sense. But then with Gen 9, they're all based on, like, big, like, celebrations. They're based on, like, celebrations in the Americas. With, fuck, what's his name? Skeledirge being based on Dia de los Muertos in Mexico, Quaquaval being based on the Carnival in Brazil and other places in South America, and then Miascarada being based on Mardi Gras in North America, which not only does that bring them together, but also Spain, which Paldea is based on, is directly responsible for the existence of all of those celebrations through, you know, colonialism, but we don't have to talk about that part. But it just makes them all, like, work together so perfectly. Thematically, it's so good. It all comes together. The puzzle pieces fit so perfectly, and I like that. Goku, World Turtle, and Napoleon, I would call that peak. I mean, I'm not saying the starters aren't cool. I'm just saying, like, together as a unit, it's they're a little disconnected compared to other starter trios. And, like, anything before Gen 4, like, Gen 1, 2, 3, like, I don't even think they were thinking about how the starters would work together. We've just kind of had them for so long that, like, oh yes, Squirtle, Charizard, and, Squirtle, Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur, of course they're a trio, because that's just what they are. It's has nothing to do with what they're based on. It's the fact that they are the original starters that brings them together, which, you know, retroactively means that, oh, they're a perfect starter trio because they just became so iconic. But inspiration-wise, they're just kind of three random animals. The only thing really bringing those three together is that they're reptiles. Kind of. But yeah, I genuinely believe, and again, this is a matter of opinion. 100% a matter of opinion, but I genuinely believe that as a trio, conceptually, the Gen 9 starters are, like, the best designed ones. I think Gen 8 is up there with the trio themes. It's simple, but they do it well. Yeah, that also. Like, as I said, it's definitely just, like, a modern Game Freak thing. They think more about what's, like, they think more about making the starters a trio, and so every, like, from at least Gen 5, they try to make them, like, work together as a unit. Gen 8 is definitely good in its inspirations as well, with them all being based on British culture, essentially. British pop culture, rather. Not historic culture, but popular culture. And yeah, it's simple but effective. But it's not as... doesn't go as deep as the Gen 9 starters. Oh my god, already 300. I can already get... which one? This one I wanted to get. And then I also can afford getting... I cannot afford anything else that I really want. But you know what? Let me try a snowy theme. Just to see how it looks. And now it's snowy! And then I can change this one to music themed. Oh my god. Wait, can I set it? Hold on. Can I set a DJ here? Cinderace is one of my favorite starters, but I have a fire type bias. You know, that's so valid. I definitely have a bit of a grass type bias overall. Like, I wouldn't say every oh, I actually don't have a small chair. I don't have a small chair for someone to sit on. I only have a long. Can I not place that in favor? I guess I have a conservatory bench. Because I believe you can sit someone on that. So let me get this little tangle slime over here. And if I just... Now we have a DJ! Okay, awesome. Oh, I can't place things here. For some reason. Damn it. Okay. At least we have a DJ. Oh, I guess you aren't even sitting on it. I guess. It doesn't want to sit on it because it's not happy enough. It's angry, so it doesn't want to. That's fine. Alright. What do DJs even do? They spin the discs. That's why they're called disc jockeys. This had 2 lights in it earlier. Why did it stop having 2 lights? I have to fucking... Wait a minute. Wait, do they... Can I just... That's what was messing with it. It wasn't the fact that, like, it was angry. It just... It can just sit there naturally. It doesn't have to... Oh my god. Is that gonna boost the... It's not boosting. It's not boosting the thing. But you know what? I like this idea better. Sit your ass down. Because these are going to turn to stone if they're not in there. Why are you not lighting up anymore? We're lighting up before. What happened? I have to go back to... This? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. That's what DJ stands for? Yeah, disc jockey, because they spin the disc. Hello. Can I talk to you? Hello. Hello. You know what happened to the other caretakers? Oh, harm. Caretakers, gone. Time, harm, slow. The labyrinth, harm, fast. Many harm, gone, now. A brief flicker in your mind. An inevitable progression of time. Moss crawling over the caretaker. Here. There in the labyrinth, prisma disruptions run through the other. An ache. A slow confusion. Loss of memory. A grinding, a halt. For you, a calm resignation of loss that feels both alien yet so immediate. Here, not there. So, last. Sorry, the Prismacore has affected so much, even Rainbow Island itself. Time, harm, always. Prismacore, past harm. You, I, here, now. Gone, future. Harm or not harm. Gone, future. Yes, time changes everything, but we can still help in the present. Here, us? Yes. I care. You care. Good. He's such a funny guy. I like him. When do I unlock more places? Is my question. Also, are you gonna start lighting up again? You had 2 lights before. I thought adding decorations would add another light, but no, it removed all the light. All of the lights. At least the slimes are having a party in here. Okay, we'll come back later and see if everything's in order. Speaking of Pokemon starters, it's been so long since I've actually worked on my starters for my region. I saw some. Damn, I can't make it. I need a mouse. Really need a mouse pad. I really do. Anyway, what was I saying? I need... What's the bell do? Calm and anger any feral slime. Ah. Dreamland. Can I make 2? I cannot make 2. I don't have enough flutter floor. But I can make 1 more drone. I'm just gonna check out the area. See if there's a chance that any radiant slimes spawn. Though I'm not sure if my odds are good right now. I don't believe my odds are very good. Who knows? Maybe. This goes to the Ember Valley, I believe. I wonder if there's a way to like up your odds, sort of. Kind of like shiny hunting in Pokemon. If there's a way to like force... Oh, hello. To force slimes to spawn so that eventually you'll get a radiant slime. But I don't think you can do that in Slime Rancher because they kind of just spawn in the overworld all the time. You just kind of have to be patient. Strange diamond. I love a strange diamond. Not seeing any radiant slime. I used to shiny hunt a lot. I tried shiny hunting once in my like first few months of streaming, actually. There's still clips of it. There's some clips of it because it was such a I want to say funny. I want to say funny because it is kind of funny, the situation that happened, but it was also very sad because I tried to shiny hunt. Hi Rascal, welcome. Hope you're doing well. So for context, I was playing Scarlet and Violet, the Teal Mask DLC, right? I was playing the Scarlet and Violet Teal Mask DLC, and the Heracross kept spawning everywhere, like right in front of me and scaring me, like a literal jump scare, Heracross jump scare, and it started to piss me off that it happened so often. But you know, I kind of started accepting it, that there were so many Heracrosses. And then when I had finished the story, I was like, I want to try to shiny hunt a Poltergeist, because I like the Pokemon. I thought it looked cool, and I've never tried shiny hunting, so hey, might as well give it a try. And I spent like an hour looking for a shiny Poltergeist and couldn't find it. And so as I was like riding on Miraidon on my way back to the Pokemon Center, A shiny Heracross showed up. The clip is on my channel if you want to see, because I kind of crashed out. I even used sandwich method that everyone says you should use when shiny hunting, and couldn't find a shiny Poltergeist. And then a shiny Heracross showed up and ruined my odds. Just out of nowhere. I caught it, obviously. Because it's still a shiny, but man, how unfortunate. Heracross kept rage baiting me that entire playthrough. Beep boop. Oh my god, 10 stream streak. Let's go. Or any of you shiny or radiant is what it's called. Oh, there's just a portal up there. Should try making Yolk slime spawn. I know they're very rare. Supposedly, I feel like I find at least one every stream. But because they're very rare, their radiant odds are actually higher than other slimes. It should be like every 6 Yolk slimes are radiant. So if I can just force them to spawn, if I can just make them spawn, then it'll be a pretty easy one to find. On paper, of course. Again, Yolk slimes are one of the rarest slimes in the game. I just have really good luck finding them, I guess. I feel like every stream there's one. That's why I have so many in my farm. My chicken coop. Not seeing any Radiant Slime. Which makes sense. They are rare. I'm not expecting to find any. Not really. I keep thinking about my Pokemon starters that I came up with. I really need to find a theme. A better theme to bring them all together. They kind of do have a theme, but it's kind of like a loose theme. Well, not a loose theme. It's a specific theme, but it's a little bit of a... They're on par with the Gen 8 starters in what they're in, like, their thematic cohesion. Which means, you know, it's good, it's just not that deep. Because my region is my Pokemon region is based on Norway. Obviously, that's where I'm from, and so my starters are based on like popular like recreational outside activities in Norway. Specifically fishing, camping, and like foraging. I'm realizing that camping and foraging are kind of similar. In the sense that there are both things that you do specifically, usually in like the woods. The grass starter I came up with is definitely my weakest one. I feel like I have to think a little bit more about my starter. I need to redesign my grass starter from the ground up. Because right now it's based on a blueberry, which, you know, is unique. But it kind of doesn't follow the grass starter rule, where I believe all grass starters so far haven't been just a plant. It's been... You were in my way! I was gonna shoot the... I was gonna shoot the gold slime and you were in my way! Now it's gone. Oh my god, you know how rare those are? Fuck you! It's been an eternity since I encountered a gold slime and now it's wait. Saber cotton slimes are actually kind of cool. What the hell? No. Look cooler from behind. No radiant. I should have just tried shooting the gold slime, because I have the sure shot module that makes targeting them easier. Maybe it would have like insta-locked. Maybe whatever I shot at it would have insta-locked and hit it regardless. But man, that was frustrating. That was annoying. Couldn't get a clear view of it because the fucking phosphorus slime was in the way. Ah! I keep talking about things, but then getting sidetracked. I would kill that slime that made you miss it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should go back and throw it into the ocean. Doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, I had one idea to make the grass starter idea work, where it's still heart blueberry, but like it's also a bug. But then I realized that grass bug is not a good typing, so it wouldn't make for a good starter. So now I'm genuinely not sure what to do with my grass starter. Plus, one of my friends also told me that all my starters don't have distinct enough personalities, which is a very important thing that Game Freak tries to do, at least with more recent starters. That there's essentially like a strong one, a cool one, and a cute one. And in my case, they were just kind of all the cool one, but like different flavors of cool. Different flavors of just like a laid-back, chill guy. So I need to do better with that. Maybe I should go back to doing some drawing streams soon. I've had a couple of weeks break with just doing gaming streams. Maybe it's about time I get back into some art, especially since I still haven't gotten far with the Pride art that I was that I was planning to make. Because I haven't even been drawing much off stream, even though I wanted to. Like, I want to, but then I just don't feel like it. I guess I'm still pretty burnt out. But there's only 2 weeks left of Pride month, so I have to really get my ass into gear with the Pride art. Plus, Art Fight is next month, and I've decided I want to at least try participating in Art Fight for the first time, just to see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Though I only have a couple characters listed on my Art Fight account. I feel like I need to add more. But I don't have that many characters I can add. I added one of my Figmon because my friend really liked the design and wanted an excuse to draw it. And then I added my Sona because, of course. Oh, Yolkstein. See, I'm so I feel like every stream I find one. But I have so many. You know what? I'm gonna keep you. I'm gonna keep you around. I'm gonna keep you around. No, yeah, I will. I'm gonna have you sitting in a little chair on the in the observatory, so that I have you forever. Now I don't have room in my inventory, so if I do end up finding a radiant slime right now, I won't be able to bring it with me because I don't have room. I'll have to throw away some resources. You're not... You just look weird in the... You're a regular phosphor slime, aren't you? Right? Yeah, that's a regular. Yeah, it's a regular. It's just that they glow, and it makes me confuse them a little bit. No, they'll go in the water. Okay, they're dead. They're not dead. They've just been... They've become one with the great slime sea. Hi, Pain. Congrats on second, and hi, Server. Congrats on third. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're both doing well. Oh, was this a dumb idea? This might have been a dumb idea. No, I'm fine. Is there a way I can get up again? Surely there has to be. Surely there has to be. There aren't any radiants. Are any of you radiant? Fucking slime spawns so much. Mayuki-san! Wait! No! Where'd you go? I meant to shove you away. Oof. Okay, we're fine. Where's the way out? What happened? I accidentally shot out the Yoki slime and it went flying. But it's okay. I still have him. He's safe. Don't go anywhere. Sun sap? Oh my goodness. You're rare, so... Ooh, can I... Oh. Yeah, that's good enough. Now if I find my way out. I can come back later. No radiant slime. Hopefully the spawns don't switch up if I travel between the areas. Imagine I go back and the sunsap is gone because the spawns change. That would make me so mad. Beam me up, Scotty. More primordial oil over here. And no radiant slime. There's my portal. Stretch. Nope. Don't want any of this. Anyway, where do I put? You know what? You can sit here. Hell yeah! Look at my eggy boy! Now let's hope that sunsap hasn't spawned. It hasn't! It's right there. Wonderful. Wait, can you sit in this chair? You cannot sit in that chair. That is not a sittable chair. Still need aqua glass for this thing. But I don't know where to find injector module or regen module. Line. Do I not have a Master Gordos? If I fabricate a couple, I'm gonna get like 2. Because I swear, isn't the one that I'm using right now a Master? It's pink, right? Yeah, this should guarantee. Why is it not? Anyway, let me see if I can place another one somewhere. Here. And then where did you come from? Not here. Not there. Here. Oh, goodness. Boom. Okay. Let's see if that snares a Gordo. I need a second Briarhan. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted webs from all the spiders, catching things and eating their insides. Like indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason. Can you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Yeah. Anyway, I have a shit ton of the baby. And a shit ton of these babies. So I'm actually gonna not feed the saber slimes with the thunderclock and right now. Yeah, I get it. You're making plorts. I get it. Gonna give them a bunch of they won't produce double the plort, but it doesn't matter because I don't have thunderclock hands for you to eat. Here, have them. I guess. Oh my god, my nose. I don't love these guys. I don't love how they look. Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Whoa, buddy! Chill the fuck out. I wonder if tomorrow, instead of doing instead of doing doing a Minecraft stream. And I only have 2 more weeks until Pride Month is over. The idea is for me is to draw my Stona. Just sitting there wistfully fantasizing about women. Uh-oh. Stream bugged out or something. Uh-oh. Hate it when that happens. Are we fine? Are we okay? Ground control to Major Tom. Question mark? Just asking if everything is fine. OBS did the thing that it does occasionally. I don't think stream disconnected because it didn't give me the like Windows pop-up like oops OBS disconnected. But I've noticed lately that occasionally it's suddenly like the chat disconnects in OBS and suddenly it like resets my dropped frames for some reason. My internet is bad, so I'll always have some dropped frames, but then suddenly it says 0 dropped frames, and I'm like, oops, that means something happened. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know what the problem is. Just OBS being weird, I guess. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Ogden. Thank you, Bob. What else is there? Let me go back to the sanctuary. If things are working as intended. Or if I fucked everything up. Yeah, I must have messed something up. Because it's not producing anything. Do they have food? They do not have food. Do they need food? Whoa! Okay, that's kind of cool. I fuck with it. Yeah, wait, it's snowy. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna... snowy stuff for decoration instead. Let me just find a place to put this thing. So they only food to produce things, not to produce what I want them to produce right now. I guess I'm just placing things randomly now. At least when it's all snow, it like fits together neatly. Oh my god, so sniffly. Okay. It looks a little cluttered, but at least it's decorated. And now I have 3 spots. Okay, now it's gonna... Okay, so I needed to decorate more, I guess. For them to be happy and produce... I guess I could feed them. But now the question is, if I pick them up and do the same as I did before, will that change anything? If I now put... If I now put these guys on DJ duty... I'll get one of the fire ones as well. That's probably fine. Is it still gonna have 3? Yes, it's still gonna have 3. Only that they need food for making plorts? Yeah. Yeah. But for this area, I just need, like, their presence, and it makes this thing produce sprinkles. And now I have it at 3 dots, which I thought 3 dots would come when I actually changed the theme of the room to snowy. But I guess I still needed to decorate it for it to truly become 3 dots. It's strange how it's still strange how when I changed the theme to snowy, all the dots went down even though I had 2 dots. But now there's 3 dots, so it's gonna produce even more sprinkles. Which means I can buy even more stuff. Over here. Well, also allergic to pollen because the day is filled with pollen here. I'm so sniffly and itchy eyes. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really don't know. I have been sniffly for like a month, I think. And it's so annoying. It's really annoying. But my eyes haven't been itchy at all, so I don't think it's allergies. It's only that my nose is sniffly. But I don't have any, like, symptoms of a cold either. Which, you know, if it was a cold, it would have probably been gone by now anyway. So I really don't know what it is. Itchy isn't everyone. I see. Maybe I do have a pollen allergy, which is weird because I've never had allergies before. I've never actually been allergic to anything really. So it's weird to suddenly, like, I know you can develop allergies. I've known that you can develop allergies when you get older. It's just never happened to me before. Until now, I guess. Ugh. Take another round and see if any radiant slimes spawn. Did I even go to the Starlight Strand to look for radiant slimes? I don't think I did. Goodness. I hope you guys don't have too much of an issue with me being so sniffly lately. Did you grab the thing you marked on the map? I did, actually. I don't know why the mark didn't go away. Maybe because the mark wasn't exactly on it. But, yeah. Remove that. My nose is super itchy. I'm glad that phosphorus slimes are spawning. Because phosphorus is one of my favorite slimes, and I want more of them to spawn, so eventually it's more likely for radiant ones to spawn. Goodness me. What are the odds for radiant phosphor slime? I believe the basic odds were 2,000. 1 in 2,000. That's the basic odds for like your average slimes, like the pink and the cotton and the rock, the ones that are found pretty much everywhere. Let me actually go to the wiki and check. Radiant slime. Apparently that's an actual thing. Oh no, radiant smiles. Google didn't realize what I was talking about. Slime Rancher 2. What are the odds? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, phosphor slimes, despite only spawning half of the day on account of them being night exclusive, are still 2,000. Well, 1,900 because I've unlocked the sanctuary, so it gets reduced slightly. So it's actually 1,900. One in every 1,900 for pink, cotton, phosphor, rock, bat, and crystal. And then one in every 1,425, reduced from a clean 1,500 for tabbies. Okay, that's interesting. Anglers, booms, honeys, and twin slimes. And then one in every 1,000 for a reduced 950 for flutter, hunter, saber, slumber, and hyper slimes. One in every 150 or 142 for tabbies. One in every 75 or 71 for puddle and fire. And then one in every 50 or 47 for dervish and angle. And then one in every 25 or 23 for Yolki slime. Makes sense that the rarer slimes would have a better rate of finding them. But that does mean I should focus on looking for puddles and fire slimes, honestly. Yogi slimes are very rare, can only be found occasionally and around nests. And of course, tangles and dervishes are weather-based, so I have to be lucky to find the right weather, and even then, it's 1 in 50, or 1 in 47, since I have the sanctuary. So I should honestly be focusing on finding more puddles and fires, because even though they only spawn in specific places where, you know, there's water or lava, respectively, they are still pretty common, and like 1 in 71, like, yeah, I should be focusing on finding puddles and fire radiant slime. Also the ringtails, which I love ringtails, and they have a reduced rate, so that's fun. So the twin slime, the radiant twin slime looks really nice. I like it. Ugh. Anyway, I wanted to go up here because there's honey to be found. Oh, that's just a rock ringtail. It's not radiant. The radiant ones are sparkly. They're probably hard to miss. But knowing me, I'd probably miss them anyway. Hello there. No radiant one. Ah, my nose is so itchy. Ah! Man, allergies. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Well, that was the one that I didn't have, so now I have all the capsules in this area. Itchy nose 100% allergies. Ah, I don't want to be allergic. Wait, phosphor honey slimes kind of look cool. I thought they were like... Oh my god, they're so similar. The two are so similar. I was like, wait, why are some of the honey flutter slimes glowing and some aren't? No, that's a phosphor. That's a flutter. I got confused. You're normal. Oh. You're normal. You're normal. Oh, there's more wild honey. Oh, now my nose is so stuffy. I think I have to go and blow my nose soon. But we're almost at 3 hours. I might as well get to 3 hours and then we finish up. Then I can go blow my nose. You know, I wonder if a bee slime would be a funny. No, maybe not, because there are canonically bees in these. That would be a little bit weird. Same reason I think a chicken slime would only be fun if it was made into like a special slime. Like, they had in Slime Rancher 1 with, that was actually an idea I had way back when. During the Slime Rancher 1 era. Way before I started streaming. When I was like in middle school, high school. Ow. I had an idea of like, the same way like in Slime Rancher 1 there were those like character like mini like side quest things. The Ogden one where you have to go into this prehistoric area and like collect these like fruits, and there you could find saber slimes, which in Slime Rancher 2 are obviously available in their own area, so they're not exclusive anymore. But then there was Victor's like minigame where like you went into this cyber world to collect glitch slimes, and then Mochi's side quest where you you'd go to this like racetrack and race with the were they called silverfish? No, I think they were called Quicksilver slime, but they were like visually they were based on silverfish. They were called Quicksilver slime. And so I had the idea of like, what if Bob, the 3 slimes in the... Oh, did I miss another a golden slime? Oh my god. I heard the sparkles. And I saw it for like a second. But I had the idea of this, like what if Bob had his own side quest, the 3 slimes in a trench coat, because he was really obsessed with chickens. And so I came up with the idea for a chicken slime, which that is the only opportunity I think a chicken slime would actually be kind of cool to have. If they just introduce it as a regular slime, it would be kind of weird because there are chickens. There are chickens that the slimes eat, so it's like, what the freak? What is going on? How did evolution do that? But like as a like Bob specific slime, like how Victor has how Ogden had the Sabertooth slimes, how Victor has the glitch slimes, and Mochi has the Quicksilver slimes. I think it would be fun to have a chicken slime. But yeah, I can't see them actually adding that as a proper slime. Oh my god, my nose. But what is a slime that would be fun to have as like an animal? I got on this whole rant because I thought that a bee slime would be cute, but since bees are like part of the world building with like with the buzzwax and the wild honey and the royal jelly items being collected from beehives. Plus there are already 2 like insectoid slimes. So maybe not bee slimes, even though I think that would be adorable. What's something else? Also, hi Arson, welcome, congrats on 420th. Lifetime, you could even say, gonna get sticky! Can't believe Peter said that. How many slimes spawn? How many slimes of any given type spawn in a day? Mimic slimes? Oh, that's actually... Oh, that's a funny idea. That's actually a cool idea. That's kind of similar to what the glitch slimes did in Slime Rancher 1 in Victor's like side game, where you would go into a virtual world, and then certain like slimes or like items, like decorations across the map would be like glitchy and have like things wrong with them, and then you spray them with water and like glitch slimes would like burst out. So that's kind of what they did there. But it would be kind of fun if they brought it back as like its own like new slime. That's a fun concept. Like it mimics other slimes for the environment. Only the face gives it away. I think that's what the glitch slimes did, actually. When it was imitating another slime, it had like a ditto face, as opposed to the regular like wholesome smile. That's not the wholesome smile. That's a wholesome smile. It had like a wider mouth. Ugh. Edit that on no face at all. That would also be funny. But yeah, mimic slime is a good idea. And it's also not impossible for them to actually do it, since it would basically just be the glitch slime that they've already done. I could totally see them doing that. If they ever were to make a Slime Rancher 3. Or do another expansion update to Slime Rancher 2. So they just added the Sanctuary, so... Not sure how soon that would be. I know that in Slime Rancher 1... Did they ever do expansion? No, the expansions they did in Slime Rancher 1 after it, like, fully, like, the full game released was only the, like, side games, the character-based side game. Which I could totally see them doing something similar for Slime Rancher 2. Once, you know, it's been a bit since, the Sanctuary. They might do something like that. But I... Didn't miss you this time, buddy! Yeah. The brand new day trailer was so cool. Can't wait for Peter to go 0 and 47 in the movie. Just like Spider-Man is supposed to. That FNAF brain rot that I bro, hearing Mimic makes me perk up like a fucking sleeper agent.
My name is Edward. I made
it was difficult to put the pieces together. But unfortunately, something went so wrong, and now I can't do anything but sing this stupid song. My name is Edwin, 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 Edwin. Wait. It's time to run and hide, no time to fight. It's time to run and hide, no time to fight. My name is... No time to run and hide, it's time to fight. No time to run and hide, it's time to fight. My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream. David, that is my name. David, I want another. David, where is my ball? I'm running out on the road. There is a car, and it is going to hit me. Ah! My name is the fucking Mimigo, yeah. Whoa, what is... Wait, you just give me radiant slimes for free occasionally? What the hell? You just... I didn't know that. Oh my god, I didn't know that. You just give them to me for free? Hell yeah, welcome to the family, bro. Welcome to the family. Not a lot, but still just enough. Because now I can buy another room. And where's that? Where does that open for me? Here. They're connected! Oh my god. Wait. Do I have anything I put here? Can I put a... Can I just put a second one? Is that not gonna ruin the one over here? No, it won't! There's still a party going on over here! Wait. No! The fire slime died because it wasn't in the... Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Of course the fire slime would die when it's not in fire. Oh my god, I thought it would be safe because it's like a place to put the... I'm an idiot. Hello? Are you just chilling? Hello, Lo. Looks like you'd make a great slime bed. Bed was far, far ago. Memory. Read. Radiant cotton slime. Radiant tangle slime. Tell me about cotton slime. Cotton slime went up. Then bounce. Bounce. See a mental image flickering. The caretaker, fresh and shiny. A radiant cotton slime sitting on its lap. Starts to excitedly bounce up and down. Caretaker tries to get up and he realizes that it has been pushed into the ground. The light spark. A simple pleasure. Aww. Just skedaddle, gonna scuttle the city until 5-ish, because that's when graduation is, or whatever. I'm gonna start this stream. Okay, Arsen. Have a good day. Love their huge jumps. And the tangle slime? Tangle slime. Wiggle wiggle. Then I. Wiggle wiggle. Another brief image. The caretaker, occupied with something and not noticing as the radiant tangle slime is in its lap, vines into its body. Suddenly, you feel wires get tugged, a deep and odd connection that causes the caretaker to spin around in uncontrolled, exhilarating circles. Oh, that's so fun. It's like I was really there. Fun. Awesome. I love it here. There are no corrals in here. So let's see. Will one of you just turn to stone? You will. Even in here, you will. Even if I place you here, you will just turn to stone. But I wanna... fill this. I wanna... Let's... So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. One. And you point. Wait, no, I already had a flutter. I already had a fluttered slime, did I not? I swear I already had one from before. And I don't see it anywhere in here. So maybe it didn't just give me a free one. Maybe something just happened to it and it made it respawn. Because I think that's a thing that it does. I feel like I want to get another theme for this. So let me actually... put some nautical nonsense around in this area now. If I have any nautical nonsense put down. I don't have a lot. Of very beachside decorations, unfortunately. But I can put as many as I can. Maybe this would make for a nice, like, centerpiece, actually. Since there are no corrals right now. And now this has 2... Has 3... No, wait. It didn't have 2, it had 1. Only has 1. One has... Produces a lot of strength. I wonder if that'll go down to 2 if I move too many radiant slimes over. Can I... No, I'm still... Oh, now I'm huge. Far away from being able to make any... Are there any beach? Yeah, that's a beach side, but that's... not the big room. That's only, like, the small... I don't think there's any beach theme for the big room. That's unfortunate. At least it has 1. It means it will produce. Wrinkles. I need to find more radiant slimes, but they're so rare. think the only radiant slimes I have here are the ones that are guaranteed fine. I only have 9, right? I only have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of my fire slimes died because I put it in there, so I would only have 8 actually. Do I not even have 8? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I do have 8. And only 8. Only the 8 that were guaranteed. Anyway, let's hope this will start producing more sprinkles. And that this will not slow down producing sprinkles. I feel like if I move too many slimes over, then it will go down. Unless they're just markers on a checklist, right? If there's slimes in there, there's... If there's even just one slime in there, it's 1 dot. If there's even just, like... has a specific theme, it's 2 dots. And if it's it even has 1 decorated, it's 3 dots. Maybe not. Maybe there has to be a set amount of each for the dots to... It was something like that. I didn't quite understand it in the wiki. Regardless, I want to see if the Gordo snare in here actually managed to catch one, or if it's still just a chicken waiting to be... Yeah, it's still just a chicken. It says it's guaranteed. It literally says it's guaranteed. Why is it not guaranteed? Is it because it has to be outside? Can I not do it in the conservatory? I'll have to look into that. Anyway, we pledge allegiance to the flag. Happy Pride Month, everyone. And we save and quit for now. Gonna move over here. Gonna play some music. Need to open some things. There's a cloud error with Slime Rancher. What do you mean? What do you mean there's a cloud error? Don't fuck up my... Okay. Fixed now. Okay. It still says Steam cloud error, but then when I actually click on it, it says cloud status up to date, so I don't know what that's about. Anyway. Time to go look for someone to raid real quick. I'm gonna have some water. Let's see who is streaming right now. Someone we haven't raided yet today. I mean this week. What day is it? It's Thursday, right? It is Thursday. Oh my god, the week goes by so fast. It's already Friday tomorrow. which means it's music requests, which means you should definitely go remember to get your music requests for tomorrow, so that we can do with the music requests. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm not sure if tomorrow I'll play um Minecraft like I have been doing for the past couple of weeks, or if I'm actually gonna hop on and do some art again. See if that works, because I want to do art. I'm tired of this burnout, but I feel like if I try to force it, I don't know what's gonna happen. We can try to do art tomorrow, and then if I really, really do not feel it, if I don't feel like it, then we can switch to Minecraft. But I do have an art illustration that I really need to get done, so so yeah, we gotta do some we gotta do some art. We gotta do some art. Stretch. But anyway, gonna give you guys a little rate message. Tomorrow is Midsummer Eve. Oh, I did not know that. We do not celebrate Midsummer in a huge way, at least. We do celebrate a day called Saint Hans Eve. Sankt Hans often. In like sometime in the middle of summer, where we like make a giant fireplace essentially. But I don't think it's related to summer at all. It's just also a midsummer celebration. My birthday, lol. Wait, shit. Yeah, you said that. It's your birthday today, isn't it? Happy birthday, Tenant! Ah! I remember because I was talking about Digital Circus on Friday, and then you said your birthday was the day before that, but then I completely forgot. Happy birthday, Tenant! I'll make sure to send you a funny GIF in the server. Also, hi Betty, welcome. You're my favorite streamer. You're too nice. You're too nice. But anyway, it's time to raid. Unfortunately, so many people coming in right at the end. We're gonna be rating Miss Technically Cute. We might have rated her earlier in the. Did we rate her earlier this week, or did we rate her last? No, I believe it was last week. Who cares? There aren't many other people to raid right now. Also, I will pet the rock. But yeah, I'm just gonna start the raid. She was big stretch. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you have a good time. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you all so much for dropping by and hanging out with me today. Really appreciate it. I'll be back again tomorrow with I'm gonna try to do art. I've decided I'm gonna try to do art. If I really am still not feeling it, I'll switch to Minecraft. But regardless, we are gonna have music requests tomorrow, so make sure to bring your music requests. Also, I rarely do this. I do this occasionally because I only rarely get the chance. But my parents aren't home this weekend, which means I might do a sneaky little late night streams. I like doing those occasionally. Just stream, do a little unscheduled stream for during prime Twitch hours just to see. Plus, it gives me the ability to raid some people that I really like to watch, but they stream at completely different hours, so I never get to raid them. But anyway, I hope to see you all back again tomorrow. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. All the things: eat food, drink water. Bye bye, bye everyone. Bye bye, bye bye, bye, bye everyone. Bye bye.